His houses got raided. His taxes are going to be accessible, right? Now let's talk about the fact that he got a number of Republicans in this country, leading Republicans. And I hope, you know what? I know that this is Black Star, and I know we go hard on Republicans, but I really want Republicans to just think through this. Just think through this. Just think through this. Real talk. I mean, all jokes aside, this is not about. This is just pure, just not logical to me. And I'm, I try to really think through things from all different sides, Leise. But just think through this. You're coming to the defense of a man that's destroying your party. And the crazy part about it, that this happened not in New York or Jersey where Trump is right now. It happened in Florida, where the governor, Ron DeSantis, is the next golden boy of the GOP conservative movement, right? So Trump, I mean, it's like this guy still has some sense of power. But let's talk about the fact that you got Republicans who are still holding on. Mike McCarthy. Let me share it with Keena. Let's show folks what Mike McCarthy had to say earlier today about this whole raid. This thing is crazy. House Minority Leader, Kevin McCarthy told Attorney General Merrick Garland to, quote, preserve your documents and clear your calendar, warning of an oversight probe when Republicans take back the chamber in the midterm election. The Department of Justice has reached an intolerable state of weaponized politicization. What are you talking about? Yeah. Now you're defending this man who violated the law. Okay, January 6th, it's still fuzzy. It's hard to pin it directly on him. But this is something he directly did. And instead of taking the approach or the stance of, you know what, I can't stand with this guy because he's just breaking laws left and right, you're going after the Department of Justice after months. Now, this wasn't like the National Archives called the Department of Justice like Trump did his last week. The archives reached the DOJ today, and this was months.
Right.
And you talking about going to war. Or you talking about going to war with your own Department of Justice? This is absolute insanity, Leise. I can't wrap my mind around it. It's hard for me to even have a conversation about, what why Trump has this influence and power over this party when he is the liability. Holding this party back. Just one of them, not many. You got Kevin McCarthy is another one. You got a whole lot of them. But the point is, he's
Margaret Green, and it's a bunch of them. But I will say this, that the reason why I think Trump still has a stronghold on the Republican Party, because he speaks to the people. The Republican Party don't speak to their people in the way that Trump can. Because when you look at who they are, because mostly their policies impact the wealthy. But they do have a huge amount of, especially white male working class or lower class voters who they can't speak to. Trump can. So they need him in order to be able to stay in power. When you hear people like Laura Ingraham, who is on Fox News, saying things like, oh, wait till we take back power, we're going to go after the United States military and all of this. It's crazy to hear. But you know what they're doing. They're trying to undermine this. If you can start to kind of like switch the burden of proof, now people are like, I wonder if this is what this is. Because I've seen articles coming out saying that this is a political move by Merrick Garland and Joe Biden. I've heard people saying that Joe Biden is doing this. So if this is what they're trying to do, if they can push the narrative that this is the Democrats going after Republicans and specifically Trump, they actually might be able to benefit. The scary part about this is that they could be in a win. If for whatever reason, I'm not saying, I do not believe that they would have jumped the gun a little too early with this probe or investigation. But if this comes of nothing, the Democrats are in trouble. At that point, Donald Trump will be the Republican presidential nominee for 2024.
That would be insanity.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Hold no punches.
I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?